What is up guys, I hope everyone is doing well. In today's video I am going to go over something that you guys have been requesting time and time again, and that is how to make a custom GPU backplate. And what better time to do it as I have a GPU here for a recent build that definitely needs one. So this is a step-by-step guide and hopefully shows you how you can go about this. This is a very beginner style backplate. There are other ways that you can make it even more exciting, so if you want to see something a little bit more extraordinary, let me know down below in the comments. But with that said, let's jump in and take a look at what you will need to carry this out. So first up, you're going to need a piece of acrylic, of course. It doesn't really matter how thick or thin it is, but I would try and aim anywhere between 2 to 4 millimeters, but really it is up to you. Next up, you will need some cut vinyl decals. These can be pretty much anything you like. From there, you will need spray paint, preferably in 2 colours or more. You will also need a plastic cutter to go ahead and cut the acrylic. Usually when I'm modding, I use my Dremel, but I decided it would be pretty stupid to show you guys how to make a backplate using a product that is going to cost you over £100. So this little plastic cutter I actually got on Amazon, really cheap. I will leave it linked down below. So the last item that you are going to need is of course a tape measure. So the first step is to go ahead and measure the PCB on the back of the graphics card. From there, simply go ahead and mark the measurements on the acrylic using a pen. Now what you want to do is go ahead and take your plastic cutter and cut the vinyl. What I would say is I recommend that you put a nice light cut using a straight edge, and from there you can go deeper and deeper. You probably need to do this 3 or 4 times depending on how thick the piece of acrylic that you have purchased is. When you've done a good few cuts and you are nice and deep, you can simply go ahead and snap the acrylic with your hands. It's very easy to do, and when you are finished you should end up with something that looks like this. So now that you have the basis for your backplate, we are going to go ahead and lay down our vinyl decals. You can use as many as you like. Personally, I am just going to use this little blobby looking character, and when you have it stuck down you are good to go. And the next step is of course to go ahead and spray this. The reason that you need 2 cans of paint is because you are going to spray the front whatever colour you like, and of course because the decal is on there, whatever colour you spray on the back is what the decal will show up, so just bear that in mind. You can be as adventurous as you like. So I went ahead and laid a nice white coat on the front as I wanted it to look white, and from there I just went and put some black across the decal area on the rear, and it turned out pretty good if you ask me. It's a very simple process. Painting, obviously you just have to take your time. So when you have it all painted and you've given it time to dry and harden, you're going to want to go ahead and peel the decal off to reveal how it looks. So I definitely suggest that you take your time doing this, and using the edge of a razor or something sharp to get under it to allow you to get that initial lift will help vastly. When you are finished, all that's left to do is go ahead and pop this in your system and you are good to go. Personally, I just leave it on top of my graphics card. I don't stick it down or anything like that because I am not moving my PC around, so it's not a big deal. But if you move your PC around and you want it secured in place, what I suggest doing is buying some 3M tape from Amazon, then simply cutting it to the size of some of the larger screws on the back of the PCB, popping it on top, then simply placing the cover back down and it will stay in place with no trouble at all. So that pretty much rounds the video up guys. It is a very simple process. Obviously it does take some time, but it's very rewarding as a graphics card without a backplate doesn't look nice at all. So this will definitely spice your system up. So if you have any questions, or as I said, if you want to see something a little bit more adventurous, let me know down below and I will definitely get on it. As always guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe, be kind to each other, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.